Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to this presentation about nonviolent communication. As a coach, I travel a great deal and I am much involved in the issue of communication with people. In the last years, I could not help noticing that harshness in tone and manners rules the world of business, in companies as well as in administration. Luckily, I meet more and more people who do not behave like this, who speak together and behave with each other in a different way. These are people who have opened up to another business culture. They have indeed decided to behave in a respectful way with their business partners and employees, and to work with such people is simply more enjoyable. It does not matter if I work with the boss or with a machine operator. How can this be, you will ask? What makes the difference? Well, these companies have made the decision to practice the so-called nonviolent communication. And today, I would like to explain to you what this means. Nonviolent communication is a concept developed by Marshall Rosenberg, an American, in the 70s. It aims to help people interact with each other in a way that improves the flow of communication between them. Nonviolent communication can be helpful in everyday communication as well as to solve conflicts peacefully in private, professional or political life. It should not be regarded as a technique. It is not designed to coerce other people into behaving in a particular way. It is much more a process in which mutual respect is a priority. Synonyms include compassionate communication, connective communication, language of the heart. Marshall Rosenberg, the creator of nonviolent communication, postulates that everything a human being does is an attempt to meet own human needs. He states, we will live in good relationships if we are able to fulfill these needs through cooperation instead of aggressive behavior. Everyone has remarkable resources which we can discover if we show empathy when we come into contact with them. But it usually happens like this. If someone attacks us verbally, we tend to defend ourselves by hitting back verbally. Hopefully, only verbally. The battle of words which ensues, you know it all from your life, normally bring neither side nearer to its goal, but it rather puts strain or even destroys the relationship between the discussion partners. Suddenly, they become discussion opponents. In nonviolent communication, you refrain from attacks and you focus on feelings, which often underlie inconsiderate comments. Rosenberg states, every need serves life, period, meaning that there are no negative needs. Behind each aggressive behavior lies a need. It can really be described as a brilliant form of conversation which is suitable for everybody. And it can turn disputes of antagonism into peaceful discussions. The credo, nonviolent communication, encourages intensive listening, respect and empathy, and creates a mutual desire to give wholeheartedly. In every conversation, there should be 4 elements, which are observations, feelings, needs, and requests. They should be clearly uttered and understood. And it is important not to confuse in any way observations with assessments, to get in touch with feelings, to recognize needs, and to utter requests using appropriate words. And everyone can learn this, ladies and gentlemen. Fortunately, as I stated at the beginning, I now work more and more with people who think like this and behave like this. This simply makes life more beautiful and also easier. The old strategies no longer apply. Those who try to take the old martial approach just do not get very far with me. They will not get any response. No real communication takes place. Ladies and gentlemen, my wish is that the forgotten language of humanity will become alive again, that it will resurge. I would love everyone to use again the language of their people, to behave respectfully with one another, and truly cultivate their desire to live in balance with themselves and others. Can you imagine this? Can you imagine how this feels? How much easier life will be, how light-footed you will go to work, and you will deal with people who know what they want, a pleasant and good life. And this is what we all want. Don't you think? Thank you.